After Han Li secluded himself in the Void Heaven Palace for 80 years and successfully advanced to the late nascent soul stage, just how domineering were the 5 major cultivation techniques he practiced? They not only easily crushed 2 late nascent soul stage cultivators, but even the nascent soul stage cultivator, Old Monster Phone, had to show him respect in the face of Han Li's overwhelming power. First, ranked 5th is the Yin Jing Mysterious Yin Scripture. This technique was obtained by Han Li after killing Shen Jiyu Shangren. As a top-tier demonic technique in the chaotic star sea, the Yin Jing cultivates through slaughter. The more one kills, the colder one's heart becomes, the stronger its power, and the denser the purple-black demonic energy around one's body. It also includes powerful secret techniques such as the Demonic Fiend Technique, Heavenly Capital Corpse Fire, and Illusion Technique. Among them, the Yin Demon Slash, which shook the chaotic star sea, is the core secret technique of the Yin Jing. Back then, when Tian Ren, relying on his status as a successor of the 6 paths, attacked Han Li forced into a corner, Han Li directly activated the Yin Demon Slash, and the black demonic blade pierced through the air. Even though the opponent had protective magic treasures, he still lost an arm. Later, in the Kunwu Mountain instance, facing his old enemy Wang Chan, Han Li used this move again, instantly severing both of her legs and crippling most of her cultivation. Although the Yin Jing was one of Han Li's main cultivation techniques during his nascent soul stage, it could only temporarily rank last among the 5 major cultivation techniques. 4th place, Heaven Supporting Demon Art. As the #1 body refining technique in the chaotic star sea, the Heaven Supporting Demon Art is hailed as a top-tier defensive technique in the human realm. Once mastered, one's body will be covered in golden scales, like a god in the world, possessing the power to move mountains and fill seas with every move. Even against the full-force attacks of a late-stage nascent soul cultivator, one can withstand the heavens, maximizing their survival ability. The nascent soul elder monster of the chaotic star sea, Barbarian Beard, relied on the heaven-supporting demon art to dominate for many years. He, with mid-stage nascent soul strength, fought against the late-stage 6-path extreme saint, relying on his super-strong defense to withstand the fierce attacks and ultimately escape successfully. This strength is considered top-tier among nascent soul cultivators in the chaotic star sea. Later, Han Li returned to the chaotic star sea and, after destroying the extreme yin ancestor, discovered that the Barbarian Beard's nascent soul had been imprisoned by the extreme yin demon for over 100 years, and was now on its last legs. In exchange for the opportunity to devour the extreme yin ancestor's nascent soul and gain reincarnation, the Barbarian Beard gifted Han Li the heaven-supporting demonic art and the treasures of his cave. After cultivating it, Han Li learned that this was a technique passed down from the upper realm during the invasion of the ancient demon realm. Later, he integrated it with the Bright King technique and the Brahma Sent True fragment, evolving it into the secret technique of dual cultivation of body and mind, the Brahma Sent True demonic art. Therefore, the heaven-supporting demonic art ranks 4th. 3rd place, Azure Ice Flame. Strictly speaking, this isn't a technique, but rather an ancient spiritual flame, the Azure Ice Flame. Han Li obtained it after killing the Profound Bone Venerable in the Void Heaven Palace. Its extremely yin and cold properties are extremely domineering. Contact with it is like a bone-deep infection. Even a nascent soul cultivator would have their nascent soul quickly freeze and shatter upon contact. The power of the Azure Ice Flame lies in its growth potential, increasing in strength as Han Li's cultivation level improves. During the battle at Huanglong Mountain, facing an ancient beast that had evolved into a mid-nascent soul stage after demonization, he directly activated the Azure Ice Flame. A terrifying chill swept across the entire area, instantly freezing the spirit beast of the Mulan Mage. Even its nascent soul stage couldn't escape. Han Li's fame in Chinuan was cemented by this battle. Later, this flame evolved into a 7-colored flame, a fusion of the Tai-Yin True Fire and the Tai-Yang Essence Fire, with the chill and flames intertwining, its power skyrocketing. Even great cultivators were wary of it. With such power, it firmly holds 3rd place. 2nd place, Chinuan Sword Art. Surpassing the Azure Ice Flame is Han Li's natal technique, the Chinuan Sword Art, arguably the most lethal killing technique in the human realm. This technique was created by Chinuanzi, the founder of the Shenzhen sect. After the sect's decline, the first half was seized by the founder of Huangfeng Valley, and later Han Li obtained it from Li Huayuan. Although this cultivation technique was incomplete in its early stages, Han Li could still unleash a variety of powerful secret techniques. The Azure Origin Sword Light could sever protective magic treasures, the Protective Sword Shield could withstand the fierce attacks of nascent soul cultivators, and the Sword Shadow Splitting technique could create illusions of sword shadows to confuse and kill enemies, each one incredibly powerful. After advancing to the nascent soul stage, Han Li unlocked his ultimate technique, the Great Gung Sword Formation. Years ago, when the fourth elder of the Yin Luo sect, a peak mid-nascent soul cultivator, infiltrated the Luo Yun sect and planted a soul-sealing curse on Nangong Wan, Han Li used the Great Gung Sword Formation to trap and kill this arrogant elder. Even his nascent soul stage couldn't escape. Later, in the battle at the Xiaoji Palace, this sword formation instantly killed 2 mid-nascent soul cultivators. Even the powerful ancient demon blood flame was suppressed, ultimately only managing to escape by self-destructing its spiritual treasure. However, despite its top-tier killing power, the Azure Origin Sword technique still ranks second in this ranking. First place, Great Evolution Technique. The Great Evolution Technique, ranked first, while lacking direct offensive power, is Han Li's greatest trump card, making him invincible among his peers and capable of defeating enemies of higher ranks. It is also a rare treasure for tempering divine consciousness, even in the spirit realm. This technique was created by the genius Great Evolution Divine Lord. As the leader of the Thousand Bamboo sect, he possessed extraordinary talent, but his obsession with puppetry led to the exhaustion of his lifespan, rendering him hopeless in achieving godhood. Ultimately, he placed his primordial spirit within a puppet and went into seclusion. Han Li obtained the Great Evolution Technique purely by chance. During his time in Yellow Maple Valley, he killed his senior brother Yi, who attempted to possess his body, and obtained the first half of the technique from his storage bag. Seeking the complete technique, he traveled to the Thousand Bamboo sect's headquarters in the far west and found the Great Evolution Divine Lord, who possessed the puppet. Seeing Han Li's extraordinary divine consciousness, the Divine Lord imparted the second half of the technique and the essence of his life's puppetry skills. With Han Li's help, the Divine Lord completed his life's research before passing away. The Great Evolution Technique is a rare method for tempering divine consciousness after cultivation. One's divine consciousness can be strengthened several times over. At the nascent soul stage, Han Li's spiritual strength was comparable to that of a deity transformation stage cultivator, which was the key to his ability to defeat enemies beyond his level. Furthermore, his cultivation technique included secret methods such as the Divine Shock Thrust and the Divine Splitting Technique. The Divine Shock Thrust strikes directly into the sea of consciousness, instantly disorienting the enemy. Han Li often used this technique to decide the outcome of battles. The Divine Splitting Technique allowed him to multitask, controlling numerous puppets and simultaneously maneuvering hundreds of flying swords into formations, calmly dealing with attacks from multiple nascent soul cultivators. While not directly earth-shattering, it allowed him to control the overall situation and secure victory. This heaven-defying Great Evolution Technique was Han Li's strongest reliance for defeating enemies beyond his level on his cultivation journey, rightfully earning its place as number 1.